Всех приветствую на канале Рухингерс, с вами Денис, Готика, Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy, значит, у нас. Короче, начал запись, а видишь, в чем дело, в общем, прервалось. Ну, ничего страшного, вы особо сильно много не пропустили, идет пока что обучение, так что ничего интересного пока не было. Мне заставляли очень много общаться с кем, то есть вот эти бесполезные общения меня обучают чему-то. Ну, давай вот сюда пошли. Короче, меня чему-то обучают, а мне это не надо.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Значит, вот этот парень, вот этот профессор Фик его зовут, Фик или как-то так. Значит, мы вначале летели на карете, на нас напал дракон. Мы попали в какое-то неизвестное руины, короче, какие-то были. Суть в том, что там... Кто летает, тут орёт. Суть в том, что там, в общем, нужно было отыскать какие-то порталы и тому подобное. На нас потом еще напали там в конце. И этот профессор Фик сказал, чтобы мы никому об этом не рассказывали. Вот, а я проговорил с профессором Уизли. В общем, профессор Уизли. И как бы сказал, что мы типа, ну, что-то там были, да, что-то делали вроде. Ну, и ничего такого я там особо не говорил. Он уже сразу прилетел и такой, зачем ты рассказал? Ты не должен был рассказывать и так далее, и тому подобное.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
В общем, видишь, не дают мне ничего толком сделать. Короче, у кошек здесь анимации одинаковые, ничего такого нету. И не чувствуешь, что оно как животное идет, то есть. Мне нужно подняться наверх. Сейчас будем проходить урок. Мне сказали какой-то там из... Короче, сов какой-то будет, что меня там будут обучать. В конце года будет сов, типа там... Я должен сдать экзамены хорошо, иначе я вылечу на... Какие-то заклинания бесполезные вообще. Ладно, погнали.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Ты дурак, я только пришел на 5-й курс.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Не, ладно, я-то пришел на 5-й курс, ни хрена не знаю. Так, а эти дураки? Да. Все, владел.
Akio.
Акио.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Что сказать, пока полная шляпа.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Стонешь так, ты лучше в этот пошел бы.
Why don't we have our
Настройку,
new student start us off?
не ту профессию выбрали тебе. Дураку. Че, меня первого сразу? Бляха-муха, это издевательство.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Все, можно поначалу.
Splendid! Happens to the best of us.
Окей.
That's it! Stay focused. Very good.
Что very good? Смотри, вот это very good. 1 из 3.
Very good.
Very good, да, очень good.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Да? На свай первая ходит, да?
Be sharp. Phew.
Akio.
Полтинничек.
Control there.
Watch this.
Ай, молодец. Смотри, я сейчас твой ящик столкну. Ну-ка. На свай. Почему не столкнул?
Impressive. Let us see this.
Ты что, в мой катишь, что ли?
That is how it's done.
Так, попробуем ее выбить, да? Становимся.
Akio.
Акио.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Давай еще раз сыграем, подожди.
Let us Let's make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Кто там махнул? Ящики.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Давай на свай.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Ты что, через меня прошла, что ли?
Settles it all.
Here we go.
Давай, давай. А что такое? Сбили, да, девку? Не переживай, все хорошо. Сейчас. Сейчас. Давай. Ух!
That's it.
Естественно, очень славно. Давай, на свай. Ты троишь, что ты делаешь? Неправильно. Широкую на широкую надо. Сейчас покажу, как надо. Давай вот этот вот. Давай. Смотри.
Well done. Let us see this.
Давай, если так. Да опять ты... Зачем? Смотри и учись. Сейчас. Вот сейчас.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Да, я талантливый парень. Все, молодец.
Very
Умничка.
good, both of you. Well done.
Да, well done, браво, молодец. Возьми с полки пирожок. Все, мне 5 или что, автоматами можно, да, не ходить больше на предметы, я так понимаю. Нормальная тема.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Да, мне нормально.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well,
Приятно
it's been nice
познакомиться.
talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
Ну-ка стоять.
If Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Vestius. You know it won't work on humans.
Опа,
After
здорово,
my
Гер.
brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere.
Чё Гермиона куда-то ушла? Так, давай. Чё ты хотел от меня?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Да нормально, поиграли.
An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Есть. Погнали дальше. Давайте задание следующее. Где? Вступные побочные задания. Хорошо, мне все равно. Я пока иду учиться. А что, у тебя тут тоже можно телепортироваться, да? А, это чуть выше, походу, да? Ладно, от Кисая здесь я пошел.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Да.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Transfiguration's far too difficult for me.
And then the werewolves join the club.
Я не собираюсь вас гладить, кошки. Вы не настоящие.
By the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, please. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Я хочу ее к себе притянуть.
Stop
Где
it,
это?
Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Pete to smack. She says it's
Ай,
a boot,
красава!
he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Жалко ее
And you're
выявить.
both wrong anyway. It
И
was
чего?
Festus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack.
Я должен здесь что-то...
Revelio.
Бросить кубик? Не понял. Не, я слишком тупой для такого, чего. Давай что попроще. Покрутили кошку. Давай-ка. Неплохо. Что такое? Не, это нормально. Нормально. Фигачит нормально. А кошки мне не нравятся. Ну посмотри, они какие-то резиновые. Чё? Не, у меня есть котяра, действительно. Он лежит. Но она намного лучше, чем здешние обитатели. Тем более анимация у них у всех одна. Ну, сделать анимацию одну для всех кошек. Что это у тебя, щиток, что ли? Ну-ка, забери у него. Все, без щита теперь ты. И что будешь делать? И чего? Ты за мной наблюдаешь, что ли? Какие-то у меня заклинания детские. Где моя аватакедавра? Опа. Да какой Ревелио? Вот так, молодец. А, ему все равно слышишь. Так, тут что? Ничего, да? Так, надо спуститься вон туда. Ну. Не волшебник, что ли? Так, ты хочешь поговорить? Да, я смотрю.
Revelio. Accio.
Нормальная тема. Давай, бегом. Чё смотрите? Так, здесь волшебный порошок. Мы это открываем. Так, что тут за собрание акционеров? Что жрем? Да, я тоже попью. Нормально. Кофеён, да, погоняете, а? Красава. Давайте, я готов. Защита темных искусств.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Авада кедавра. Давайте начнем с авада кедавры. И проблем не будет никаких. Ни с кем. Красава! Молодец. Умничка.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Покрупнее. Ага, хорошо. Почему мне первому доверяют, я не понимаю.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Да, 13 FPS опустилось. Не, это, конечно, мощно. Чтобы использовать основное заклинание.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Без проблем.
Well done.
Лупи его, лупи его.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Stupid one.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a...
All my students with this.
Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel. Use the basic cast.
Сейчас закликаем пацана.
Stupid one. Levioso.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Зачем? Закрикиваешь просто и всю. А желательно авада кедавру используешь.
You give as good as you get.
Иди еще его поцелуй, давай.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the
Давайте, давайте, накидывайте мне очки вот так вот просто. Везде мне очки накидывают, ага.
We can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
I'd hate to face Professor Heckett in a duel.
Levioso.
Это слабак.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Я людей не могу поднимать или чего?
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Well done. Ты кто?
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Что, туда можно зайти? Замок уровень какого-то там 1000 уровня, миллионного. 1 500 000 уровня какого-то. Видал, как я его отделал?
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Ага, friendly.
Nice work.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Да, моя вообще
In
первая.
fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Хорошо. Что мне дальше делать? Откройте журнал заданий. Хорошо, открываем. Что мне дальше? Поговорите. Хорошо. Поговорим сейчас. Так, а мне не показывают до расстояния, сколько мне идти надо. Вот это вот плохо, конечно. Далеко? Далеко вообще нет. Не, карту просто. Давай карту открой. Обалдеть, это я здесь, да, сейчас? Или где я? Мне сюда надо идти, я так понял. Или нет? Давай, пошли туда, короче. Мне, я могу как-то переместиться там с помощью телепорта или что-то такое там. Давай вот сюда как-то переместимся, я думаю. Я думаю, это будет поближе, правильно? Гостиная Гриффиндора. Давай третью передачу и погнали. Яблочко можно съесть? Вай! Надеюсь, ему вкусно. Хорошо. Revolution. Так, сюда и вниз. Пошли. Здорово, ребята. Я хочу пойти под это, посражаться. Там где-то, сказали мне, жесткие битвы происходят. Давай пятую передачу и побыстрее. Это что такое? Левиоса. Акио. Давай, Ревелио. Не знаю, что-то я собрал. Это можно открыть? Какой-то сундук стоит, видишь? Ай, спрятали, что ли? Зачем прячешь? А вот это что такое? А что за Т? А, это Т, выбор заклинаний. Хорошо. Так. Да, я пришел.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Levioso.
Так, и что здесь? Бойцовский клуб, да, здесь? Ты мне можешь помочь?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so
You must have really impressed Sebastian.
Да.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Ясен. Блин, базар, о чем ты? Конечно.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Конечно,
Get me in the
погнали.
ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Сейчас полетит говно по трубам. Ты что, какие искры?
We'll make you
ФПС 20 опустился сразу. Это чё, гоните что ли? Я как будто на 1050 играю, а не 3050. Пипец, как обленились сделать вот оптимизацию, я же жопой. Пробивайте желтые щиты. Угу. Привязка к цели, капслок. Нажимайте для переключения между целями. Да, еще я буду сейчас на клаве, на кэте. Давай. Это моя. Ой-ой-ой, что ты делаешь? А, мне ж... Не ожидал такого сюрприза, да? А-а-а. Дай-ка его! На!
You're better than that!
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Брат-салева,
I could
братишка.
never duel like that.
Чисто их... Чисто
Nice
залупили
work.
их.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones
собака.
victory. Well fought.
Красава.
See you back here again.
Все, да? Да, я-то думал тут это, а тут это. Где еще есть какие-нибудь задания? Нет? Нет. Здесь есть? Нет. Здесь нема. Здесь нема. Здесь тоже нету. А хоть здесь. И тут нету. Что ты? Ладно, давай к профессору пойдем. Сейчас телепортнемся быстренько. Меня не радует то, что опускается FPS просто до вот так вот до 20. Это как-то неправильно, я считаю. И ладно бы я играл бы, знаешь, ну на совсем там... На совсем говне. Так нет. Нормальная сборка. Мне хватает вот. Про ребятишки. Ревелио. Ну тут что-то ж есть интересное, нет?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Вот где-то здесь. Вот тут сундук какой-то лежит. Где его найти? Левиоса, Акио.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Прикол. А на пацана получится? Нет?
Accio.
Опа, длинновая. Отдай книгу. Бля, держит крепко. Прикинь, такой баклажан будет лазить вот так вот. И отбирать у всех, да? Мне кажется, я не тот факультет выбрал. Ну, я чисто по канону, типа, ну, как не по канону, а...
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Как должно быть.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Нет, профессор.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Давай, Себастьян, нафиг на свадьбу.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Хорошо. Так, Ревелио. Все нормально, да? Все, пошли. Поговорить с профессором, чтобы получить свою первую задачу. И где профессор? Сказала, что будет ждать прямо меня здесь. Он стоит, птиц читает.
Ah, there you are.
Да, вот он и я.
To teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Давай.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Revelio.
Так.
Professor, why must I complete?
They are meant to give you good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Я понял. Давайте.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Accio.
Got it.
И что? Я должен так побегать, пособирать страницы или чего? Ёлки-палки, как рассаживаются все. Я понимаю, что оно где-то здесь, но мне оглядываться не вари. Чё хочешь?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Почему тебя ненавидят?
Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Звучит
I
на самом
haven't much
деле...
interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Да надо вообще у тебя их отобрать и кое-куда засунуть.
You caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Не.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Обязательно найду твои плюй камни.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Давай,
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Ага. Есть. Давай быстрей. Ну-ка, сейчас проверим.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps it...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Что я сделал? Что дальше? Что, я еще должен что-то восстановить? Найдите... Не-не-не, никаких плюй камней не будет. Так, ладно, выполнили мы это задание. В следующей серии тогда мы пойдем с Себастьяном в Хогвартс. Так что подписывайтесь на канал, пишите комментарии, кому понравилось и так далее. В общем, всем спасибо за просмотр, всем пока.